What's up, everybody? Thralls of Metal here. I'm Jammin' John
Miller,
and we are doing an interview with Chris from Pyrexia, kind of to promote the upcoming Denver Death Fest.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you for being here with us.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. J&J.
Yep.
hell yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we got the upcoming Denver Death Fest. We're happy to have you guys on the bill. We saw you guys absolutely destroy the stage at Maryland Death Fest.
Oh wow, that was a great show
last year. Yeah, dude, I had a fucking real good time.
Dude. Super
yeah,
blessed with that one. That was like a kind of a last minute thing. We got called into that one. You know, it was
really?
Fest was sort of established. I wouldn't say last minute, but I wasn't expecting to get the tap, and then gave us a shout out and asked us to play, and got to headline it wasn't the biggest stage, but we got the headline when it was in.
Yeah, headline with the sound stage, right?
Yeah, it was dope, man.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Yeah, that was fucking sweet.
That's awesome, man. Like, especially if you got the tap, you know.
Got the tap.
You're like, hell yeah, dude, we'll play it.
really thankful for those guys for bringing us out today, man. That was great.
Yeah,
that was cool, man. And from that fest, I don't know if it happened because of that, but Kirby from Obscene Extreme was he was at that fest.
Yeah.
And, we were trying to hook it up, and we were texting each other because I was supposed to play that fest a minute ago, and it just never happened.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I think that was a good show. And after that, now we wound up playing Obscene Extreme this year, and that's going to be. I'm very excited about that too.
Yeah, dude, I just saw that playing with a Rotten Sound. That's fucking exciting.
A lot of big. I think Carcass just got put on there now. Too,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we just saw Carcass a couple months ago on that tour with Obituary. That was fucking sick.
Yeah, it had to be giant.
Yeah.
It was two monsters.
It was gross.
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah, two bands in one event. It's too much to handle.
It's sick. That's actually at the end of a tour we're actually about to embark on with Embryonic Autopsy and Yotuma. Starts on the West Coast in Santa Rosa, I think, or no, San Diego. But we will come through Santa Rosa. The 13th starts, like I said, off on the West Coast in California, all the way to the 22nd, where we'll be playing your festival.
And Embryonic and Yutma are on there as well.
Yeah, so. No, it's going to be cool, man.
Yeah.
So we come out there and hang out with the whole West Coast experience leading up to you. You know, it's great.
Yeah, dude, it'll be sweet. We're stoked. We're looking forward to it.
You guys are capping that whole thing off in Denver, man. You guys are like, that's a champ it out, man. That's a putting an exclamation point on it,
man. Yeah, no, finish it with something big, man. Finish it with something strong.
Awesome.
And on 420 weekend, nonetheless.
I know, brother.
Yeah.
Yep. The universe wanted it to happen.
Yep. Yeah. Because initially when we had this booked, we had it booked for the end of 2022. It was in like October or something. And then that kind of fell through. So then they said, well, what about 420 weekend? And I said, what about 420 weekend in Denver?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it worked out because we looked at like all the other kind of festivals because we knew that this is the first year. It's going to be the first year of anything. It's going to be the first year, you know?
You got to tough it out a little bit.
What? Yeah. Rough dog it, Road Warrior, you know? Eventually, like, where do all these other things fit in? And we noticed the state's like, nothing's around the state. Why isn't anything around the state, you know, death metal wise? So snag that up.
Good.
Yeah, I was super stoked you guys were able to come out and get on at the end of your tour.
Yeah.
Again, we thank you.
No, thank you.
And so you got how many shows altogether are you playing?
I think it's 9, but we're trying to do 10. We're trying not to have any open. We have one open day right now on Monday. So we're trying to even fill that one.
Yeah, Mondays are rough sometimes.
But you can get us really cheap on a Monday. We'll play your a little barbecue, a couple beers.
Sure.
You know,
actually,
dude, come on.
I'm serious. We're gonna post that up very soon, as soon as the tour starts, because I would much rather go hang out at someone's establishment or house, backyard, and have a barbecue than go to some Motel 6 and
You know what's interesting is a segment we're trying to start for Thralls of Metal is a day at the Miller's.
My house.
He's got a big house,
barbecue,
7 bedrooms,
badminton.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen that show, Daryl's Place, right? Well, he's got that fucking barn or something. I don't know if you have.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would be something along those lines, with something we could house.
Old man Daryl Hall or Daryl Oates, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
He's got a barn or something out in North Carolina or Virginia, and from Hall and Oates,
it's on TV.
he just opens it up. You know,
no shit, that's awesome.
Fucking Prince used to do that. You know, Prince.
Prince is a fucking man.
I know.
Prince,
I know.
I mean,
yeah,
that's my point.
That's fucking awesome.
Before that motherfucker died, I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday or both. Every Friday or Saturday night at his house, there was like a huge fucking rave party, crazy.
Dude,
he wasn't always there, but he was like just like that. You went to his house, and I think it was in the elevator. Don't quote me on this. In the elevator of that place where they found him, but because he was OD'd on the drugs, or whatever.
Yeah.
One of them events, you know what I'm saying? But it was, so
his
house, man. Start it up. Just don't OD on.
That's what. Yeah. There won't be none of that.
Shit. If you got one day coming back and you're heading back to New York, we're in Ohio. So
right on.
You gotta hit Ohio, man. That's another beautiful place.
80-90.
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna fly out to you guys though. Yeah, we're gonna fly out of Denver.
What kind of things do you look forward to on tour besides because honestly, tour is just a lot of driving and just that itinerary type shit. Do you have any spots that you're like, okay, well, we got this shit going on, but dude, I gotta check out this this fucking hot dog place, man. It's known. I have to go here.
Yes.
Do you have any things like that you
Portillo's,
kind of like?
That's Portillo's in Chicago.
Portillo's.
Without a doubt, we went there for an Italian sandwich.
Italian beef dipped, wet.
Wet. You go full in, and of course we got a hot dog. But John, our drummer, hates the sweet relish. He learned the hard way. But we try to, like you said, we try to get it traditional. You're 100% right. We absolutely try to stop at food places. We went to Sequoia National Park last time we were in California, which was the dopest trip. That was the best part of the tour, was going to that park, seeing all the fucking petroglyphs and fucking ancient shit that
that'd be
crazy.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be 100% honest, and this is why I love my band. The most thing I'm looking forward to is being with the rest of the guys. Being in that's it. I swear to God.
I'm on the road with your dudes.
What's up?
On the road with your dudes,
That's
man.
it.
How that's killer.
If you don't love that, then you shouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I agree.
We got my from the last tour. We got a bunch of clips I'm going to post up to promote this one. It's all in the dark because when the lights go out in the hotel room, we're like a bunch of fucking schoolgirls, man, and all the fucking giggling and fucking jokes and fucking. It's stupid and driving in the car. It's we're crying, laughing, and it's over nothing, So I'm looking forward to that more than anything. And then half these venues that we're playing this time around, we just played in July. It's all the same friends we get to go see again. It's just. I love every aspect of it. I guess I could pick out certain spots and places, but I just can't wait to. John just had surgery on his shoulder, right? So we couldn't really. Couldn't play for a month and a half.
Yeah.
We basically had a sleepover at the studio here just so we could get close together. So we give each other snore.
Yeah, right.
We miss each other that much.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Commend you guys, man.
I'm I can't thank because
fucking killer, man.
You can't force that. You can't work hard.
No, you can't.
That it's just the right girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the beauties for us for Draws of Metal is all of us, we've all known each other for a very, very long time.
That helps, man.
And that's part of what makes it all work. Josh and I have been friends for 23 years, something like that, 25 years. And
it's got to be fun. I mean, we practiced last night, and I'm not exaggerating because even we got some clips from last night, crying, laughing about it, just stupid. That's just
cracking.
We get together, it's silly. We get silly. It's like Jackass without all the balls and cock and balls. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What was that? Jerky Boys. Silly slapping each other with fucking mops and shit.
I can't even believe you bring up Jerky Boys because
Jerky Boys is my jam.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man,
we put that on in the car, and Jim, I can't remember it. Jim Florentine. You know Jim Florentine?
Jim Florentine.
Look him up if you're a Jerky Boys fan.
All right, Jim
Florentine, man. He's right there with the Jerky Boys, almost better, man. Oh. I swear to God, man.
Yeah, Jerky Boys is shit. Saul Rosenberg.
Saul Rosenberg. Oh my!
Right up it went into my ass.
Come on,
it's right in there.
I love you already, man. It's like phone comedy because you're on the road. You're not watching. We don't watch.
Yeah, dude, I did
the radio on, man, and we listen to phone comedy, and we act out the skits the rest of the day when the radio's off.
Yeah. I listened to all. That was my jam back in the day. I love those guys. I did all the skits.
Yeah.
We work in the installation. Oh yeah, I love it. Put mustard on it. Put mustard on it. Eat the fucking shit.
Roll around in that shit. Yeah, fucking eat it. Roll around.
Yeah. That's great. What else do you guys have, like a playlist or something that
Got a set list.
or like take?
But something else I really like to talk about, so I'm gonna take this opportunity.
Cool.
Yeah.
We just did like a Manhattan Project. Now we just, I think 16 or 18 months ago, released an album, Gravitas Maximus. All right? But the older I get, I can't wait 5 years in between records. I got to keep working. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I really believe in today's, everything's a click away. Everybody's attention span is quick. I feel I have to, it's very short. I need to have a constant flow of material and work, I think, for the band to stay relevant and keep going. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're 100%.
Yep. I agree with you.
You agree with that, right?
Yep. 100%.
What we did was we had a release back in 1997, System of the Animal, and it was really under the table, not heard by many people. What happened was right after we released that record, 1997 on Sirius Entertainment, really small label, it went nowhere. It's heard by no one. You can't get it. It's not on fucking Spotify. It's not on iTunes. You can't buy it, whatever. So it's just been like an album that's been sitting there. Nobody's got. I had the rights for it.
Dude,
what we did is we went and we
right in there
re-recorded the entire record.
Fucking name, man.
Badass.
From top to bottom, and at the studio here. But then we sent it to Demigod Studios in Portugal. Same guy that mixed and mastered our last album and did a whole bunch of shit. But this is the old cover. But we just redid System of the Animal, and it's coming out June 6th. It's going to be out June 6th.
Oh, badass!
Fucking sweet, man.
We just did 2 videos. We filmed 2 videos for it. The lyric videos are done. It's like I am a week away from like making the announcement, and the lyric video will be in 2. It's going to be before the tour. The first song will be released before the tour, and then massively really want to get the word out for this System of the Animal 25, we call it. It's called System of the Animal 25 because it's 25-year anniversary.
Okay.
And
dude, that's killer.
I'm really excited about it because I think a lot of Pyrexia's issues with not really getting the point across was production. I always suffer for production, and up until our last album, I've never been happy with the way things sounded. And this now finally has a production that's always been in my head. And I owe everything to Demigod Studios because Miguel is the best. And like I said, I'm super excited. It's coming out, and it's another new album that we're going to tour on. And it's not new. I mean, there are some people have heard these tracks, but I'm telling you, barely none. I mean, it was put out by a label in Denmark in 1997. Nobody's heard this thing.
Yeah,
sure. So, I mean, I'm a slut. I'm a slut for production myself.
Yeah.
Your last album, Gravitas Maximus, I thought was produced wonderfully.
I love it.
A couple of them before, there were things I would have tweaked personally. I hate to say that, but since you said it now, I feel like I can say it.
You can say it.
So, I'm stoked to hear it. I mean, I guess even in off camera or off take for us, send us a copy, man. We'll review it.
Absolutely. No, I'm going to send it to everybody. I want everybody to review it. I need that.
Bring a copy with you to the Death Fest, and we'll fucking take care of you.
I will. I'm not even selling them at the Death Fest because it won't be out yet.
You can't. It won't be out yet.
Yeah.
But I will bring you guys a copy.
But we'll review it. That's what we do for a living.
In the pockets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What you got in there? I ain't got shit. Get him out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Hell, I sat on the last Ashen record 3 months before it came out. So.
Sick. No, it's got to go out to guys like you before anybody else anyway. So
yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Awesome. I'm stoked to hear it though. That's fucking sweet, and especially if you're happy with the production.
I'm so happy. I think it's better than the last record. I think it's like because this music is I don't hear an energy, and like I don't hear music like of the 90s death metal that we came from, and this is pure. You got some different elements in this, but this is pure music from that era. That even when I listen to it, it's like wow. It's like I just enjoy it. Man. I'm excited.
Good man. I'm happy to hear it.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm excited
for sure.
Yeah, I enjoy what you enjoy.
There's gonna be some haters out there, like I said, but I do this for my friends because this has got some definitely some hardcore elements to it. Because again, I come up from an era. Iron Maiden would write an album, and there'd be like a slow song on it. There'd be a heavy song on it. I really feel as a writer or as a band, you should be able to write variations of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm finding, especially in death metal, especially as I get older and younger guys come up and they love the brutal stuff, and I love the brutal stuff, but they want that box of just blast beats, strictly one element, one direction, and that's just too boring in my point of career here.
I can't do it.
I mean, we come across that all the time reviewing records. Like, yeah, this is good. Blast beats are good, but you know, could have done with a little bit more dynamic. Or
I always put it to the movie Saw. If the guy fucking saw his leg off in the first scene, what the fuck's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
Exactly.
You know, and every scene's gonna be the guy sawing his leg off. Well, now he's gonna go to the elbow. Or, you know, I feel like let's get that at the end, or let's build up to that. But I know there's gonna be a lot of hate for that aspect of it because it's not straight blast and start.
So,
but
you don't get any hate from us.
I appreciate that. I'm just ready for it. It's just how it is.
Well, it's like, I hate to reference Korn, but it's like Korn said back in the day, we didn't write this record for you guys. We wrote it for fucking 5 fucking people in the band.
Yeah, and that's it. Like I'm lucky to be talking to you guys. I swear to God, all this is done so we could eat pizza down here and laugh and make those jokes. And the fact that I get asked to be on your podcast or your festival, or that's like sugar and gold on top, man. Awesome. It's like just extra, you know. If you're looking to do that, that's probably a problem. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, trust me, we're equally as thankful. I when they told me Pyrexia was going to be on the bill, I was like, really?
Yeah, no shit.
Seriously? Like
I seriously built this tour around your fest because once we got the offer to come out there, it's kind of much got to make it worth it. Because basically, with you guys, I could pay the airfare. Now let's build some shows around it and make it work. So we got the tap for you guys. Let's build a little West Coast tour around it. You know.
Yeah, and that's something we can just keep doing. You know, it's kind of cool. I was talking about it to my wife, and it's like at least I know, like in April we get to go to Denver. Yeah, and just have a fucking blast.
Yeah,
whatever's going on,
man.
That's the time out there to just let loose and
that's
fucking
the way to look at it.
Man.
Everything is just like, man, we're all gonna die. All right, there's no seriousness to everything. Yep. I mean, you should take things serious, of course, but really, it's just all, you know, whatever. So,
well, especially coming out of the pandemic, and we spent 2 years without shows, and we didn't know how much of this we were going to be able to continue to do in the future. And like, I remember not being able to go to shows. Fucking the other guy in our channel, Nick, he and I would spend just days like, dude, I want to go to a show. Fuck, I'm not gonna take any more things for granted ever again. Like, we're gonna go to all the shows.
That's why this album's coming out now. That's why I haven't stopped touring since the pandemic. We were on the road with Pathology when the pandemic hit, and it started to I started to hear about it because the one other great thing about being on the road is I don't watch the news. I go in like a vacuum. It's like I don't know anything about the outside world, and that's great. We're doing shows and I'm hearing stuff from people in the crowd, but everybody was still showing up and it was still happening, But then, like, one show gets canceled. I'm like, canceled? Wow, this is something serious? And we played a show in New Jersey, and they asked us what we wanted to eat for we picked off the menu. We got hamburgers, and it was served on sliced bread. I was like, this is weird. I never got a hamburger on sliced bread before. It turned out because the fucking grocery store was empty. It was no hamburger, but it started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and like 2 days later, the tour got canceled. Pathology is from California. They were in New York when it got canceled. We still had shows going west. They had to drive all the way west with no shows, and I think they got COVID also on the way, man. It was like the worst end to, or the worst beginning of COVID, and the worst end to like real life because like I said, we were on the road enjoying everything was great, and then just right in the face
breaks.
I remember we saw 2 days before everything shut down, we saw Gorod in Detroit, and even then things were a little iffy. Things just seemed off, and then 2 days later I had tickets to see Beneath the Massacre and Origin, and that show got canceled because they shut everything down. The day they were supposed to play, they shut everything down.
Crazy.
And everybody we were all like,
bad memory, right? It's weird. It's like
18th of March. Wasn't it?
Sounds like a movie that we saw or something. But we lived it.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was 3 years ago now.
I know.
It's nuts.
Everything is weird. That's why, again, for me, going forward, I just do what I do. I don't.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
One thing, okay, this is something strange you can try with people. If they think about something that happened more than maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, 10 years ago, if they recall the dates, it's always going to be 2 years off because of COVID.
Yeah, right.
Anytime I've thought about something after that, it's like, it was this. It was like 5 years ago. No, it was 7 years ago.
Yeah, because we lost 2 years, man.
Yeah.
Try that with somebody, because I've done that periodically, and it's always 2 years off. It's fucking crazy. It's like the fucking Marvel shit with the blip, you know? It's like, whoa.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Or on the other side. Hopefully we all learned, and I think we should be a little bit more vigilant if they try shutting us down again, you know, because that was for me, I felt a little unnecessary now that we're through it.
Right.
Do all that. So I hope we all learn from that.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like why, especially why I wanted to get into booking shows now. I was like, well, fuck, we have a chance to kind of rewrite the way things are done anyway, since we're starting over.
Yep. Mm-hmm. A lot of the people that were doing it collapsed and went broke, so they can't do it anymore. So it used to be new people stepping up. It's the same thing with restaurants, bars. Dude, so many places just went under.
Yep.
But they had everything invested, so now new people come through, and thank God.
Well, and like we're trying to do it now. One of the reasons that we postponed everything for Denver Death Fest was we weren't going to charge merch cuts because we were 100%. We're 100% against merch cuts.
I gotta be honest. In the past 15 years, one club tried to charge me a merch cut. So I think that's
really
past. I gotta be honest.
Dude, if I was in a band and some owner came up wanting a merch cut, I would drag that motherfucker out the back.
It was on a Suffocation tour. Maybe because that was one of the bigger tours we were on. Pyrexia tours, maybe the smaller tours, they don't really do it, but it was on a Suffo tour, and I was like, they didn't take it. I said, if you're gonna take a headlining band, go for it, but we're not headlining, man. We're scrapping over here,
Yeah.
Right.
But only once. Oh no, excuse me. It was actually on this last tour. How do you say it? God damn it! But the girl was very cool, and she was very cool, and it was in Texas. And it was like, just give me $20, and I gave it $20 bill. But
that's fair.
I'm not cool for you. It's a rare thing, but when it happens, it's like a gut punch,
Yeah. Well,
it's robbing the bands. That's what it is. There's no way around it. You're just fucking robbing the band.
We found out it was happening to a lot of people, and
the bands, if they're smart and they're like, Andrea sent you a contract for us for the fest, right?
We personally haven't seen that contract, but the contract has been sent to the promoter.
It has been sent. Yeah, we make when she does that, she always puts in there no merch cuts.
Yeah,
so bands,
that's awesome.
Put that in your thing. Bands be smart. I didn't think about it until and I said, "Can you please put that in there?" And
of course, you don't think about someone fucking you,
right?
Right.
Being a good person,
of course.
That doesn't come to your head because that doesn't process to us, and then it happens. You're like, what?
Usually. You take a smaller fee to play the show, thinking, "All right, I'll make it up on merch," and then he smacks you over the head with a merch fee. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, that's no bueno. But I was telling him, I was like, dude, this is gonna work for us because we gonna make sure the fucking bands get paid and everyone's comfortable, has enough time to switch over. Everyone has a good time. Everyone has a good time and gets fucking paid to be there, and the crowd, everybody involved.
Denver's a great place. I definitely want to go.
Who doesn't want to go to Colorado? Like every time I've been to Colorado, I've probably been 5 or 6 times in my lifetime. Every time I've been out there, I've had a fucking killer time. Yeah. So why not do it in Denver?
Yeah, I was out there to see the South Park 25th anniversary show.
Oh wow!
Primus and
me and you got the same comedic interests.
Dude. One thing I want to do during my time in Thralls of Metal as we continue to get bigger. At some point in my life, I have to meet Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Yeah,
and just tell them, be like, guys,
just to touch their sleeve. Right?
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro, because those guys are beyond genius.
Yeah. Don't touch my sleeve.
Yep.
Leave my sleeve alone.
I just want to thank them for everything that they've done.
Who else gets away with saying anything they want? I mean, no one else in the world allowed to say what they do. And everybody just understands. They don't. They love it. You know what I'm saying.
So my girlfriend and I recently have been on a South Park binge on HBO Max, just watching. And there's a lot of episodes I've figured out that she hasn't seen. I've seen all of them back to front 100 times, but she's never seen a lot of it. And she goes, "Oh my God, what how do they get away with that? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I'm glad they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
when
I fell in love with those guys, Trey said, look, you either make fun of everything or you make fun of nothing, because then you start selecting and then it's racist.
Yep,
then you're a bigot.
They
said
got
it,
away with it, like, because the first thing you do is still the first. You didn't get a chance to do the other 5 yet, so they got away with the first. You know what I mean?
Yep. They said Trey Parker said either everything is funny or nothing is funny.
Nothing. Yeah, that's
and I live kind of by that same motto. I mean, obviously,
and you see the forefront of this like cancel shit. The forefront of our warriors are the comedians, dude. I just saw the Chris Rock thing. Wasn't hysterical, but he's just pissed. Like, don't cancel me. You know, don't fucking let me say whatever I want to fucking say.
Yeah.
Same thing with Chappelle. Same thing with all these comedians. Are like, dude, just back off. We're just joking. This is jokes.
Right. We're just joking. Yeah. We're not fucking serious.
Don't hate you.
Dude,
yeah, right.
Could you imagine the fucking vicious attacks Carlin would have on the world?
Exactly.
If he was around,
exactly. He would not put up with it.
Dude, I would. Nope.
He would not put
whatever that man says is gospel to me.
Carlin and Richard Pryor and fucking all of them. Sam Kinison, dude. They would have had a fucking field day with the last 3-4 years alone.
Crazy. It's crazy. But thank God for guys like them, and
Yeah, no shit. I grew up with Carlin on vinyl. I had there was a Carlin special. Was it called Holy Toledo? I think it was.
Yeah.
And on vinyl, and I listened to that all the time.
I love hearing everything you're saying.
That man, I've read every book. I've listened as much of him as I can ingest. Yeah. Because he was the fucking. He was. If there was a fucking
split arrows, bullseye after bullseye.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man! Well,
I mean, one of the cool things I've always found out about the metal community, and I'm sure you can agree, is that we're all metalheads. We're all fucking nerds and dorks.
Dude, I said it to my daughter the other. Which one of you guys had to put the kid to sleep?
Him.
Yeah. How old?
Baby P. She's 18 months.
All right, so you got a baby. All right, my kid's getting older. She's.
I have a 15 and a 13 too, man.
Oh, all right, yeah, I got the 13.
Yeah. See all that fucking gray in there? You think I don't have my fucking kid?
No, I got the 13-year-old. That's it. I'm like, you gotta understand, your dad's a nerd. Like, because she don't see it like that. I'm like, I'm a nerd, man. She sees everybody laughing, hanging out, but this took a long path to get here. It was laughing by myself with vinyls and records and sitting in room. It's still by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's doing Jerky Boys. I mean, I guess it's big, but it takes a certain type to listen to radio comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Visual, so I appreciate that.
No, yeah, for sure. So, we're not.
Yeah, I know. We're not even talking about Death Fest. We gotta like, oh, you like Jerky Boys? And we're like, oh, instant like, bro.
That's it. Yep.
You know what though? We found that more of our viewers resonate with seeing us have real conversations with people versus typical like.
Oh yeah, this is.
So what kind of strings do you use? Like, we could talk about that too, but I mean,
I'm with you guys, man.
I mean, what kind of strings do you use out of curiosity?
Actually,
because I am a guitarist.
12 to 52 gauge. So
okay.
And then GHS boomers, but there's two reasons I use them. They definitely sound good.
Yeah.
But they're cheap. They're cheap. I look for a value. Cheap. They're fucking cheap.
Dude, those GHSs sound great.
They sound great in
3 days.
What's that?
They sound great for like 3 days.
That's all you need. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you need. Yeah, exactly.
That's done. Or in 3 days on the road, you should probably change them anyway. So,
yeah.
I mean, 3 days, you're good.
Because Zach used the GHS. He said the same thing, kind of. He's like, who the fuck has strings on there more than like 2 days? He's like, change your fucking strings.
Especially if it matters. I mean, if it don't matter, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. But if you're trying to make it matter, like you said, 3 days, that's, you probably want to change it by then if you
if you got a lot of time on those 3 days.
Sweat live, or just like you said, it starts to lose it if you're recording.
So I noticed too the sweat with the salt in there. I don't know. To me, like, it's probably just being a fucking audiophile prima donna or whatever. It does something with the pickups, man. It doesn't crunch as much. You get all that dead shit in there.
Sweat affects it.
Definitely. I would always clean that shit out, change your strings.
I don't know. I'll just be over here being a drummer during this conversation. It's cool.
Yeah, you got enough shit to carry anyway. We got our little string.
Right.
Yeah, that's what when Bones used to be in a band. If he crack a cymbal, it's like $200-$300.
Yeah, no shit.
So I break a string, he'd be like, "Ooh, I broke a nail." He like. I gotta change my string.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, every time I crack a cymbal, I always yell at myself, like, why couldn't I be a fucking kazoo player or something?
Right.
Like, you know.
Oh, you guys
So-
had it much harder, much more expensive, much more carry and shit. You know, what
Yeah,
sucks
yeah,
now
yeah.
is we pare it down to a 4-piece, which is
Nice.
It's great in every aspect. Honestly, I don't need another guitar player. That's what I need. I need like another energy guy, like another guy to help with the logistics of being in a band more than I need somebody to play guitar.
Sure.
So we pared it down to a 4-piece, and that's great for hotels, vans, flights. Except now I got to take 2 guitars everywhere I go, because if I break a string on stage, I got to have a second guitar. So
Yeah.
I'm fucked everywhere I go. I'm fucking now. I'm like fucking double arm and everything. You know, it's a little extra. But,
yeah. But you
so
can
I
make it
can
happen.
empathize with the drummer now. So I look over at him with a cymbal. I got a couple of things too, so I don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
Now you guys are you backlining the fest, or like same?
Yeah, I think we're
everything?
backline.
Same thing
Yeah.
for everybody, right?
Yes, I'm
You got.
pretty I'm almost 100%.
Yeah, you
that's
don't
the
have
case,
that problem. It should
So,
be
yeah, no, we're
simple.
it's going to be pretty streamlined, I think. I think it'll
Yeah.
work out really nicely for everybody.
Playing into that a little bit from band standpoint, do you get into a lot of places where they're like looking for like these 10-minute turnovers that I've been hearing some places do out, or 10-15 minutes?
Man, unless somebody's got to stick up their ass, everybody's like you said, to have a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody works together. Every band half the time knows each other.
Right.
And we just keep it rolling. I don't think it's got to be 2 minutes. Especially a lot of times we headline. If we got to cut our set, I'm not like one of them bands that like, oh my god, you got to be off by this certain time, and I don't think there's room for that. I mean, if that happens, that's unfortunate. You know, it shouldn't be like that. I haven't had that much experience where it's like 10-minute turn. Hurry up. You know, and especially if you're doing your backline and the whole thing, there's nothing that you bring your heads up, you bring your cymbals up. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I can't wait to hear those. We got Pryor Custom Craft to do the guitar cabinets, and dude, their shit looks gorgeous.
Cool.
Gorgeous, the craftsmanship. So I'm driving, and I'm thinking about bringing one of mine just to plug that bitch into it and see what, you know.
Right.
So I have I got a Randall, I got a Mode 4, and I have a JCM, what is it, 2000, but it's got to be retubed, but
sick.
But yeah, lugging a head for no reason is kind of dumb. There's going to be plenty of guitars and heads and all that other shit there for me, but I'm looking forward to plugging into those cabinets for sure. What kind of cabinets are you? What rig are you using
to record?
Right
I
now?
use a Marshall. I use a 1960. Right. You know, use the Marshall 1960 to record, but then I use if I go out, I usually almost never take my cabinets out though. I got a boogie cabinet, Mesa boogie cabinet.
The 212 or the 412?
Oh, the 412, but it's like from the 90s. It's an old.
Yeah, big one.
I've had it my whole life.
Dude, don't get rid of it.
I ain't getting rid of it. No.
Hell no. Yeah, don't get rid of that, man.
I like that one live, but the Marshall just for recording, I would always swear by that.
Oh, nice. What speakers are in your Marshall? The standard, the green, just Celestians? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You run 4 mics on it, or you 157 it?
One SM57. Yep. And you.
Yep. Straight on 45.
No, I go straight down the fucking middle. I actually cut the what do you call it? I guess the fabric in front of it, because I put it literally so a piece of paper could fit between the cone and the fucking mic, and then there's something called an expulsion point. You go just as loud until the fucking speaker starts to move. That's the expulsion point, and you stop. This fucking thing, forget it.
No shit. That's awesome.
That's how I do it though. But I did a lot of research. You check it out. You can read it out yourself. Real close miking. I took it to the next extreme. Like I said, as close as it can be with the slice of paper. I don't want to touch it. And right to the expulsion point where the speakers start. Just a little tweak. You got to have 2 guys. One guy looking at the speaker, one guy tweaking. And right when it starts to move, stop.
Interesting. I might give that a shot. I love new mic techniques because you're just always going to be fucking around.
No matter what, I got to be honest. I do 2 tracks. I do a track like that, and then I do a clean track for the reamp.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've gotten the habit of that years ago, just automatically splitting it and getting a direct, because you never know. Like it sounds good today, and then the amp sound tomorrow. You're like, what? It's just Sounds weird. Yep. It's just so much easier to send it through to reamp. Yep. But yeah, I'll do that because I use four mics right now in the cabinet. And that was really, I used to split it down into a submix board and then run that into the channel to record.
I got it.
And I got that.
I went to the stage. I bought 1 million fucking mics, dude.
Yeah.
If I can fucking show you.
I'm going to try that, man. You're making me like cut into my fucking Marshall cab.
Mics till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have 21. I got everything you want over here.
You know?
What?
All right. I'm gonna do that, man. I haven't set up my new
these
shit.
Motherfuckers right here, the SM57s, man.
Yep, it's
I
awesome.
do my overheads with this. I do my overhead cymbals with this. I use this mic for everything.
Yeah, 57s are great. Yeah, I got 2 of those, and then I use the Sennheiser. What is it? The 609.
I got it in there. Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah. And then there's this shitty.
But that's what I mean. I bought them all.
Range or whatever.
I bought them all, man.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm going to try your thing, man. I'm going to try your thing.
SM57. It always goes back to that. Always.
Yeah. Dead center, though. Dead on that cone.
Dead
all right.
For me, I mean, you know.
Oh, I'll try it.
I mean, you got great guitar tone, so, you know.
Yeah.
Again, on the last album, I'm never to take credit for anything that's not mine. The last album, I'm Miguel. I can't stress Demigod Studios more than anything. I mean, we track here. I love my place, but again, he's a mastering house. He's the one that helped me get that home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. In Portugal, huh? So we got to go all the way to Portugal.
Well, no, you
just send it.
Send him a folder.
Yeah, I may get that hook up for me when we get in person, have a few,
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
I plan on being there Tuesday. I'm gonna be coming in that Tuesday before it. I'm gonna look up where you guys are at. You're coming in. What's the show before you guys are playing?
Not good.
No,
not good.
All right.
No. All right.
It's fucking 12 hours away.
Oh yeah.
No.
Not good. I'm not.
Yeah, I'll be like we're in the four corners, like New Mexico, Colorado. I'll be in that Texas.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just know. I think it's Arizona that we're coming from, and I just know it's 12 hours, and I didn't realize that till the last second. And
oops.
I didn't book the route like that. I just, expected that. If you have a nightliner, we don't have a tour bus. That's fine. You go to sleep, but somebody's got to drive.
Right.
We play the show the night before. Yeah. We're headlining. We're not going to be out of there till 1, 2 in the morning,
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a roughie.
Yeah.
I'd like to have gotten to a fest early. You know what I mean? Get to you guys early, hang out, set up, because you guys will be in day 2 by then. Save us a good merch spot.
Man, we'll save you a good merch spot, and we'll save you a good joint.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
We're bringing it. We do have a driver, and we're splitting our vehicle with Embryonic Autopsy. So we definitely plan on leaving right after the show and traveling. Try to do 4 to 6 hours, through the night.
Yeah.
Rest, and then the 6 hours the next day to get to you guys in Denver. But it would be nice to get to you guys early if it was like 3-4 hours, but whatever.
Right
on. I mean, I'm sure this won't be the last rendezvous we have.
No.
Yeah. Especially being so close, Ohio and New York. That's nothing for driving 8 hours.
Yep, 8 hours exactly.
We've got some things coming up in Ohio here soon, and maybe we'll do a barbecue.
Oh yeah,
so.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, anything you wanted to plug besides the new thing?
The main thing is I'm plugging this baby. This here right here. And it's going to be a different album cover, similar to this, but we're redoing this album in about 2 weeks, which is before April 14th. There'll be a new lyric video out and a new single available on all the platforms worldwide. And it's going to be on CD. It's going to be on vinyl. We printed vinyl.
Nice.
And I'm just very excited about that. We recorded a video.
So are we.
I don't know if you know Square Up Studios. He did our last video, but he does like Dying Fetus, Black Dahlia, a lot of sick videos. And we just filmed like an epic, ridiculous video that it's like I can't even wait to release it. It's kind of stupid, We went extra on it, So
what you guys do, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're really excited because we did it all so quiet And you guys are actually the first 2 people, I swear to God, the first 2 people outside of us that have ever heard us say that this is happening. So it's been that quiet, and like we're about to, we waited for the tour.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we're going to launch everything now.
When you know, Zach started talking about interviews and I hit up Natalie and she hit up Andrea, she was like, "You want to talk to Chris from Pyrexia?" I was like, yeah. So, yeah.
Natalie's awesome.
Yes, thank you, Natalie. I mean, ATI has kept us on the road the whole last year. We did a whole bunch of tours, and she's got me set up for a few things going on this year. She's working on something for us in August with cerebral
rot.
No. See, they're gonna hate me now. See, I shouldn't open. Cerebrals, and there's too many other. You know, you got to go.
Yeah, that's another one.
We might be named after Tupperware, but at least there ain't no other Pyrexia out there. But we got some other shit coming up. Atoll is going to be on a tour, Reaching Aura, but cerebral fucking incubation.
Okay.
Cerebral incubation, I think. Don't kill me, guys. You guys seem great, man. I appreciate this. This is really cool. You guys are definitely my type of people.
Yeah, I can't wait to.
Yeah,
like,
you said jerky boys. You had me at jerky boys.
I know, right? Slap each other with wet mouths and shit.
Send a salami to the boy in the army, you know?
Yeah.
We'll yeah, man, we're stoked to meet you in person too. You know, we'll definitely link up, and like I said, we'll share a fucking fat joint and a beer,
we'll drink, we'll talk, we'll eat.
Yeah, man.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go back up and
get it going, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys
so much. We'll wrap this up.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
And if you want to check out more, hit the subscribe, the like, all that stuff in that lower corner. Until next time.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.